Shalom. First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash, Yahweh being the true, almighty, and powerful name of the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God, and his only begotten Son's name is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's their proper names in the Paleo Hebrew, alright? Bahashem, meaning in the name, Racha is spirit, Kodash is holy, alright? Coming in the Holy Spirit, Bahashem. Yahweh Shai, we got to get through Yahweh Shai to get to Abba Yahweh. Of course, Yahweh Shai being our mediator, all right, for the nation of Yashala, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And, of course, since our nation was scattered, we have, of course, our people, who look like the rest of the heathen, but they are actually Israelites by the house of their father, all right, meaning the seed of the father, all right, going back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right. The spirit bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the power, all right. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Rule well. Peace and salutation to all the sincere Akim out there preaching the word in truth and sincerity. I'm the brother Mappa, Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp, located here in Babylon, which is America, with another lesson going in with right now I'm going into Banyamyan, which is the so-called West Indians, all right, Jamaicans and such, all right, Trinidadians and such, all right. That's the tribe of Banyamyan, which means son of the right in the Hebrew, all right. You read that, of course, in Genesis 49 and 49 and 27, right. Which let me see if I can get it real quick. I'm getting out my physical scriptures. All right, so it's Genesis 49 and 27. It reads, it says, Banyamyan shall raven as a wolf, which that goes into, of course, utterance and such, means singing and chanting. All right, and which so-called West Indians, Jamaicans, and such, they go into their music and such, they've been speaking, chatting down Babylon, all right, which is America, back, of course, in the day. Now, of course, we have the dancehall music there, which, it's, still a remnant of, reggae artists that still, have that zeal, the scriptures and, putting that, certain Bible scriptures in their songs and such, but that they're destroyed though, because a lot of them identify, of course, with being Africans, and the Africans, of course, they are a dark race, but they're not you so-called Jamaicans, West Indians, all right. You're Israelites, okay, and that, of course, you could read the difference in Exodus 11 and 7, all right, that the Lord put a difference between the basically the Hamites and the Israelites, all right, and that's in the Racha, the spirit, all right. So anyway, in the morning he shall devour the prey, and at night he shall divide the spoil, all right. But going into it, that the Banyamians on the right, so-called West Indians, Jamaicans, y'all are Israelites, all right, Trinidadians, and etc. Okay, so I'm going into this cake soap, or you would call it the bleaching and such, which a lot of our people have went and start bleaching their skin, which is ridiculous, because it's actually a blessing to have melanin in your skin, all right. And we gonna get into it. I'm gonna just I'm gonna play the video. I'm gonna skip around and such, take little points and such, and we'll just go from there, make it a quick lesson. So we're gonna go into this right here. So this is Vice did a little documentary on the skin bleaching and the dancehall and such, in which pretty much Banyamyan, a lot of these so-called West Indians, which Indian means savage, all right, they have, of course, went into the bleaching their skin to look like the so-called white man ultimately, all right, because they see it as being black and dark skin, meaning dark skin, because we're not black either. All right, we're brown. All right, various shades of brown, like the earth. All right, and yeah, they look at being white, or because of pollution from the so-called white man, which is Esau, Edom. All right, in the scriptures. All right, Esau, who came out red like a hairy garment, which I'm gonna get that too. That whole philosophy of looking like the so-called white man has polluted our people. Our people want to even look like them, even though we the best people on the earth. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna play this Elephant Man here. He's a big artist in Jamaica, and it's gonna be self-explanatory. You got this particular host of the show, Vice. She gonna be let me just play it. All right, so
Fashion me shop and forget me beat. And the girl them say we fresh like the water from the pig. Clean when we come out. Everybody say so. Cargo, you turn it up, load over your so and this so. Uptown and ghetto. She's the fashion week. Do it, say it, do it. Turn up. Kevin, hold it. Shambhala.
And these Edomites, Adawam, Yum, all right. The Edomites love, how us Jake got all the style. They actually hate us, but we got all the style and such. So they want to be us. They envy us, but they like camouflage and such, pretending. But never trust an enemy.
You ready, pretty lady?
Yes, pretty man.
Good to go. Like your shoes.
I wore them just for you.
You got a new slang in Jamaica called slapway. Like you look good. Like your shoes, you say, yo, the shoes are slapway. Everybody in dancehall is fashionable.
You see this goofy ass face? Goofy. This fucking is a Asha fucking woman here. Yo, look at dimples fully red and all of that. Fully red, because they want these they want this the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. They know we got that thing, we got that good stuff. You know what I mean? This done fucking lit up her whole face, and these are future concubines. The Adawamium, Edomites and such. These are future concubines in the kingdom. After that, we gonna destroy him after 1,000 years. But anyway, yeah. I mean, she could be a Jake, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I still have to analyze and try it and shit. But anyway, going on. Yeah, Elephant Man was just telling her, he basically flirting with her and such.
Jamaican take fashion serious. Even them car. Them take fashion with them house, them car, them pocket, and everything. All them money go fashion. So right now, we say fashion and everything. Good.
And what about trends like skin bleaching?
Like, for instance, in Jamaica, that run Jamaica. Because everybody proud to be black, But as I tell you, some people bleach for just the fashion. If you're watching a road,
you can't be proud to be dark skinned but then bleach your skin. That contradicts itself. All right, but the fashion mean it's the good. That's the what's hip. All right, that's what make you accept it. And that's the pollution of Esau, Edom. All right, so-called white man.
Europe, everybody's so slim, sexy, the clothes sit down on them, and them brown and nice. I look good. Them money out here, them live for the foreign stuff.
You heard him. He said the men out here. Out there in Jamaica and such, they live for the foreign stuff. What foreign stuff they want to talk about? They talking about all of the stuff that's but pretty much from America. All right, Europe. It's pretty much everything outside of Jamaica and such. All right, and I mean I've already seen it. Living in Jamaica for a short bit of time and such. All right, and of course having you'll say my family and such. A bit being exposed to that lifestyle and such. Banyamyan. I've been around them all my life and such. All right, and that's to see it.
What for you is the essence of Jamaican beauty in girls?
Essence, fat, skinny, curve, whatever. I just can tell you, when these ladies put on their clothes, you are gonna be hypnotized. Sometimes if a girl take off her clothes, you see her, you say, but she don't look so hot again. But when Jamaican ladies dress, problem, you're in trouble.
How are you going to stay fresh?
I always know how to rebuild myself. You can never see elephant look like a madman or a crackhead. Never.
Never.
I walk with a cologne in my bag. Kevin, pass my bag. I always smell like strawberry and apple.
Yes.
Yeah, you understand? So Fahrenheit.
Look,
This is
her
what we
eye-
walk with. We don't walk with just Oxford.
You see the Edomite there? You know, she's fucking gasping off of Elephant Man. That's a fucking whacked out nigga too, by the way.
Alone, you understand? So it's fashion week, so no dirt. Clean. You understand? How is the fashion? Look for my shoes. Look. Fashion. No dirt. Let's go. Ready?
Alright, hold up. Now we gonna skip around. Alright. Let me see. Cause Vibes Cartel, he made that shit pop. He's another reggae artist, and he turned himself from being dark skinned to light. Alright. And we gonna get into that in another video. Alright. For copyright, I'm gonna try to not click the bits where they have a lot of the of that. But I'm gonna use this right here, and we gonna go from here.
Meet a girl who would. So, the girls that we spoke to before, who were really open about skin bleaching and, they let us talk about it for ages. When it came down to actually showing us how the process is done, they were a bit uncomfortable doing it. So, we've been put in touch with a girl who works here. This is a strip club in Kingston called Caesars. I've got to tell you, she's not a stripper, she's only a hostess. But she's going to show us and hopefully give us some further insight into, why girls bleach, what do the men here want.
You hear what the men want? Why girls bleach? This chick gonna expose it.
Caesars girls, you can see very exotic, mostly brown skin girl.
So is this kind of what the demand?
And that's the lighter gal of them. They pretty much, as it's gonna be explained, everybody always fancy that light skin chick. All right. That's that in this society, it seems as a higher class chick in demand and such. All right, especially in Jamaica.
Lighter skin girls?
Lighter skin girls, they do get away with a lot in Jamaica. I have a friend, we're both from the ghetto, but now she lives uptown, right? She's really light skin, almost next to white, right? The guy that she met, we met him at a bar. She lives uptown now. She lives in a okay house. It's okay, and he drives her around. She doesn't own a car, but he drives her around, and that's a big improvement from where she's coming from.
So using skin bleach is logical, really. It makes sense.
In Jamaica,
it's an easy way for you to
logical, and it gets you places, and it gets you out of spots. Even people that did not know me would say, yeah, bleaching fits you. So they could differentiate the amount of numbers that I have in my phone. When I was brown, I could not keep track of it. I could call.
Meaning when she was light skinned.
Take me then.
Like browner, lighter hue. All right, a brown skin. All right, and she was bleaching and stuff. She still bleached though. And then she just gonna say, I could call anybody to take me out the lunch, dinner, take me here. And that's what these women, they do. They got a nigga that do everything for them. One nigga don't do one thing. That's how they do. They spread their cards out, man. So that's why another reason, not to trust all these, these women, because a lot of them hoes. All right.
Take me here, take me there, do that for me, do this for me, and it will be done. If you can't have food, You can't have housing. You can't have your family. You got to have your bleaching. Yeah, most girls.
So interesting. Do you ever think about it and just wish that it was different and that the trend was to be black?
The only difference I wish you had in it was if it could happen faster without damaging your skin.
So you heard that the chick, the interviewer asked her, would you basically, if it would be, would you like everything to be as, basically accepting that, dark skin, black, all right, so called. But she ended up saying that she said that she wished that, basically the bleaching, you could get the bleaching process to be done faster without damaging your skin. So she's opposed to that, all right? That's our women destroyed.
She took us into one of the back rooms usually reserved for more amorous encounters, where she could demonstrate her bleaching technique. So, show me what you do.
This is bio cream. Now this is Jamaica's baby in bleaching. And this is for your hair. But girls have found out that this volume 40 is like one of the big things that just brings up the cream, gives you that reddish look, and then it just takes it off beautiful. But after a while,
and that reddish look is how Esau looked, all right? That's how he came out, all right? Which I'm going to get it in my physical scriptures. Genesis 25 and 25. It says, let me see, I'm going to go just start at 23. It says, and the children struggled together within her, talking about Rebecca, all right? And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire unto the Lord, which is the prophet. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 matter of people shall be separated from thy bowels, which is the nation of Israel. And you have the nation of course, Esau, Edom. All right. Rebecca was having, of course, Jacob and Esau. All right. It says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other, which we are that people. All right. Yashala, the prince of power. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans. And you so-called Jamaicans, West Indians and such, you are from the tribe of Benjamin. All right. In the Bible. All right. And the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and called his name Esau or Ishashua, which means waste away is he. All right, simple as that. All right, and that's where you get that skin from. All right, because that's a lack of melanin. All right, that's that reddish look. All right. That's with no melanin, all right, and that's a curse, which we're gonna get into it, but we're gonna show more of this bleaching.
You have to just cool off and come back again, because your skin will get way too thin. You get a cut, it will never heal. After a while, this area will burst, and when it bursts, the vein is more obvious.
What do you think would happen if I used it?
If you
how Edomite gonna put bleach on her?
You will have skin left. Some of the girls that do this think that, hey, if I do this long enough, I'll become white.
Now you heard, she said, the chick said, she exposed it. If I do this long enough, you use these chemicals, bleach, cake soap, whatever you want to call it, all right, I'll become white, meaning red, okay, which she's gonna later explain. But as it says, but you never actually get white, because there's no such thing as a white person. All right, you have people that are from various shades of red and various shades of brown. All right, so-called white man has that. All right, he's considered a clean leopard, which you're gonna get that in the lesson. It says after you get brown, you get pink. All right, so if you keep on using the chemical, you're gonna turn like the so-called white man. All right, lose your melanin and such.
Actually get white. After you get brown, you get pink. So You do it once in the morning and once in the night before you go to bed. There's some people now that do it 3 times a day. This is the way I do it, right?
Okay.
First thing you get is the warmth of it.
Shall I try?
It won't hurt you. It's going to
It's definitely a little bit warm.
Yeah. So we're gonna take the glad wrap and we're gonna wrap it on my skin. The heat is unbearable, right?
So you would go out with this under your clothes?
Yeah.
All
You
day?
would go out, yeah. Some girls get stockings and pull it up over it. They would get tights and pull it up over it. And probably get jeans. So it would be the heat of the century, like a global warming type of thing happening, yeah.
But if you have a boyfriend already, doesn't it interfere with your sex life?
He doesn't get any.
What's more important, sex or bleaching?
Sex or bleaching? Yes, some guys that if you're not brown, they don't want you. So there's a lot of guys that will lie down and watch you rub on the cream, help you rub on the cream, and lie down beside you and say, baby, I don't want to mess up that cream tonight. I want it to stay on you, yeah.
And even in summer, like how it is now?
In summer, the girls are going crazy for this type. That's when they really go all out because they know they'll see a lot of strange faces, new people from different countries, and they always want to attract a different race.
They looking for that money, man. You know, pretty much. You know, you got the girls. You know, they try and get that money, really. You know. So anyway, we gonna go down to this other video. Slacky, let me get it real quick. So she gonna go and explain.
And I catch a really white color. It's even whiter than the real white people, the color that I catch.
That's the thing about bleaching in Jamaica. The female, when them see it, them go crazy. Them be like, yo, you're pretty, you're white, you're just white, I'm pretty. So
How often?
So even the men are doing the bleaching too. In which, I mean, you got to do it with the tattoos and all of that.
Do you bleach your...
So, I mean, that's ridiculous too. You know, that's the new look. You know, that's from, you know, obviously the devil and the rest of the heathens, all right, influencing our people.
bleaching
They're destroyed.
The female, when them see it, them go crazy. Them be like, yo, you're pretty.
Like, look at him. This dude, team light skin now, all right? He done bleached his skin from a darker hue to a lighter hue. Ultimately, he want to just look like a fucking so-called white man, ultimately.
You're white, you're just white, I'm pretty. So
How often do you bleach your skin?
Every day, white like Michael Jackson, babes.
Tell her, first time me try to get.
Look at this. Look at the Jake. Look at the Jake. This color right there. He showed himself with the bleach. He said. He tell you the first time I tried to get white. Look, listen.
White. I use that Allerderm thing there. Put it on my face. I may tell her say give me a reaction. Make my face come like them soursop fish there in a water. You know, specker. If you ever know them fish, specker. You know what I'm saying? Black and thing, it look away, I'm white.
Look at this nigga. This look crazy as shit. Niggas want to look like a dead ghost. All right, let me quickly get a preset, man. This numbers 12 and 1. It says, and Miriam and Aaron spake against Masha or Moses because of the Ethiopian woman, which remember Ethiopian Matazarian, they're heathens, all right? We're not Ethiopians, all right? So a lot of you so-called Jamaicans, so-called West Indians, y'all big up, being, y'all try to identify yourself with Ethiopia and all of that. Haile Selassie, he not even a Ethiopian, he's a Elamite, all right? When you go into you actually go and research who he actually, his lineage is not, you're not going back to King David or nothing. All right. It says a woman who he married. Let me read it again. And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman who he had married, for he had married an Ethiopian woman. All right, so he had a sex with an Ethiopian woman. All right, that was one of his wives, which that's biblical. All right, that's fine for an Israelite to have multiple wives. All right, it says, and they said, hath the Lord, it has Yahweh, that's the true name of the Lord, Yahweh, indeed spoken only unto by Mashah or Moses, hath he not spoken also by us? And the Lord heard it. Yahweh heard, so he heard they was talking against Moses. All right. It says, now the man Mashah, Moses, was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth. Or Ratazah. It says, and the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses and unto Aaron and Miriam, come out come out ye three unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And it came, and they came, and they the three Slakia came out. And the Lord Yahweh came down in a pillar of a cloud, a chariot, so-called UFO. That's another lesson. And stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they came forth. And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I Yahweh will make myself known unto him in a vision, and I will speak unto him into a dream. All right. Now, it's going to go into it. It says, my servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house. With him I will speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of Yahweh shall behold. Yahweh by Shemashai speaks unto the prophets. We are the Lord's mouthpiece. All right. Wherefore, and he was using Moses. All right. Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? Because the Lord was dealing with Moses. So of course, that's offensive. Yahweh by Shemashai defends his prophets. All right. And the anger of Yahweh was kindled against them, meaning against Miriam, which is a woman, and Aaron. All right. And it says, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam, which is the woman, all right, became leprous, white like as snow. All right. And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous. And that's going into leprosy. All right. She was looking like an Edomite, a so-called white man. All right. That's a curse. All right. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not this sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb. And that's Esau. Okay, he looked dead. All right, because that leprosy, that's not normal. All right, did not have melanin and such. Okay, so when you looking like this, all right, or when you trying to look like the so-called white man, because this dude, he just nothing but a lighter hue of brown, but ultimately he want to be like looking like an Edomite, all right, the so-called white man. That's a curse, all right, which we gonna get the leprosy. They actually consider clean leopards, which I'm just gonna skip to the point. It's Leviticus 13 and 12. All right, 13 and 12 Leviticus. It says, and if leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that hath the plague, from his head even to his foot, wheresoever the priest looketh, then the priest shall consider, and behold, if it be leprosy have covered all his flesh, which that's the so-called white man. All right, he got leprosy over his entire body. It's not spots or nothing. It's his entire body. It says he shall pronounce him clean that hath the plague. All right, it's a curse. All right, it is all turned white. He is clean. All right, so they're considered clean leopards. All right, simple as that. All right. And they're not literally white, okay? They look very shades of red. But they look kind of, like a ghost, you could say. But, it's leprosy, all right? And that's a curse, which is a nagai, all right? This is in the Hebrew. right? That's a curse right there. Mark. All right, which Cain had that mark put on him. All right, when you go into that, you know, and that pertains to this lesson, but I don't want to make it too long-winded. All right, now I'm gonna go here. This is Ecclesiastes 9:3. It says, "This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun, that there is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men are full of evil, and madness is in their heart while they live, and after that they go to the dead." You know, and I mean, our people have been struck in with madness being under the curses, you know, and you know, pretty much, you know, they go after obviously dead things. All right, you know, they going after the so-called white man his way, you know, which we should envy not oppressor, nor choose on any of his ways. And you know, our people choose to be like the so-called white man. All right, and they weren't even down to even look for it. All right. So it says, "For to him that is joined to all living there is hope. For a living dog is better than a dead lion." That's basically it on that. I want to hit one other precept, which is Jeremiah 51 and 7. And it says, I'm gonna start at 6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon," which is America. All right, Babylon, the place of all confusion, Babal. All right, "and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity." All right, so we should come out of this, you know, the ways of this fucking place. All right, America, and all its wickedness. All right. It says, "For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance; he will render unto her a recompense." And you can read that in Revelations. You know, all of it. You know, it's all over the scriptures, the prophets. And it's gonna be, America gonna be destroyed through ICB and fire, destruction. It says, "Babylon, Babal hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, in Yahweh's hand, that made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine," meaning her philosophies. "Therefore the nations are mad." And you know, definitely Jamaica is mad. All right, with this. All right, this is mad. Let's go more, and then we're gonna close out. And you definitely need to watch these documentaries and this stuff, because it got a lot. It's so much I could stay here for days with it.
You see me?
When did you decide that you wanted to try it out, and like what really gave you that push to actually go out and do it?
Well, you know, me have like one whole heap of bump on my face and all over. So one day I see my cousin with some bleachings. Me actually use some on my face, and me see bump them. Like them a move like 3 nights and they bump them gone. And then he give me this smooth looks and everything what me like.
If I even the beach, me up the summertime.
Hold up, and I'm gonna skip this. I gotta mute the song so it don't copyright me. You got the artist Vibe Cartel. I mean, yeah, that's him right there. He looks like a fucking demon right there. This nigga used to be light. I mean, he used to be brown. This nigga done turned fucking looking like a ghost and shit, lighter hue. And this is stupid, man. All right, let me.
What are some of the signs of someone that is bleaching? Like when you look at a person, what are some of the things that you can tell? Like they're doing something.
Take for instance, come here, my friend Biggs.
Come, Biggs.
This is our bleacher.
Biggs? No.
You see, this is a stretch mark.
I thought it was just big.
No, this comes.
So the stretch mark that come from bleaching.
Can you get this? This is from bleaching, for real?
Side effect.
So you are a bleacher.
He was white.
What?
He just come back black.
You just come back black?
She rub it on her face, and here, it burns. It burn her face well black.
some of the time you find some part with different color because why you like you like your knuckles.
Let me see your knuckles. They claim the knuckles will stay dark.
Brown about.
Look at the knuckle. The knuckle show you his original hue, and then you got the rest of his skin from the bleach, the chemical, which lighten him up.
After a while, you can get it out.
So we do see your old complexion there.
You see that? See the complexion?
Yeah.
With your knuckles.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know, bleaching change of a color. Sometimes it make you red, sometimes make you...
Look at these Jake. Fucking Jake, man.
It make you brown, it make you black. Sometimes the people will bleach you brown and get black.
Because if you look at a real white person, that person might look pink. And that pink that he has is like a stage in my bleachings. So that's a stage before I get to super white.
Some people black and ugly, some girls.
You gonna turn to it looking like a fucking demon. And look, listen, he gonna say, he gonna get a run with the reasons why you say these women, they go and, or even men, they go and do the bleach. You say some girls are black and ugly, He's saying in the patois.
Black and ugly, you know what I'm saying? So you see when them put on bleachings, them kind of look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you have some girl out the road and too ugly. And complexion black, like a tar.
So when I continue after that, I get...
That's Isaiah 3, that ugliness and burning, that's that curse.
Whiter than a white person. It's like chalky white.
So do you think that it makes girls more attractive when they do it? When they bleach? They look better? Brown and pretty? Better than how they look when they're black?
Sometimes, yeah. Because I like brown. I like brown girls.
That's what you like.
Yeah.
So you think that a lot of the girls are doing it because guys like brown girls?
You like the red bone them. Cause that puts you up. Everybody gonna look at that, not no dark ass bitch, but that's a fucking hue. That's a curse. All right, they have that, have leprosy. All right, not to be looking like a light skin. Ain't nothing wrong with looking light skin, but when you bleaching your skin to try to look like a so-called, basically like an Edomite, you destroying yourself. All right, you shouldn't do it at all, and that's the point. All right, he's saying he attracted a brown girl, but ultimately we know what it comes down to. All right.
Right.
Congratulations, God. You really gotta. That is something me can't tell you the secret behind it because we are white man come down here look the pretty black girl them, and the black men them love white skin women. We don't know what's wrong with them,
When I start.
You heard it. You heard it. Look, you heard it from he could be a confusion of face or Edomite. He said the black man love white skinned women. All right. Which, a lot of us like, I'm from Aparia, I'm Ephraim, so-called Puerto Ricans. I can tell you that's like that's one of my choices, man. But it is what it is. But anyway, like, look, it say black men love white skinned women. That's true. It says, and I don't know what's wrong with them, cause listen what it's obviously it's an Edomite's fantasy. He might be a Jake though, to be with a black dark skin, dark chocolate, that going back to slavery and shit woman. All right.
When I start getting browner,
let me see.
I'm not saying that I wasn't getting attention or I don't get attention even when I'm dark, but sometimes when I get very light, it seems as if the people can see me more clearer.
Did you get more attention from girls when you were brown?
Oh my God. Pull up a girl like netball, man. You know what I'm saying?
So they were running you down.
He's catching them.
You don't have to say a word. When you walk out white and you're clean in your clothes, you get a lot of girls.
Well, actually, now in Jamaica, why people, like a younger set of people, want to have like lighter complexion is for the girls. Tell you the truth. Everybody want bleach out white people girls.
Even you, I can tell you if you bleach right now, I'm not telling no lie.
I would be white.
I'm not telling no lie. They will be watching you.
Well, I personally like my complexion the way it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm just telling you something.
I like getting dark.
I don't know what they want to say, yo.
I'm a white man, you know? I'm come like Michael Jackson.
I'm fair complexion, but I'm white now. The bleaching.
So look, man, this is the verdict, man. Look, you see our people are destroyed. All right, when you want to go after vanity, all right, you know, which beauty and such, you know, like favor is deceitful, you know, beauty is vain. You know what the hell is? You just heard that the boy, he just said that he bleached himself just so he can get girls. And it's basically, you know, our people, you know, destroyed, all right? It's crazy, man. So, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to close out with this precept. Ecclesiastes 9:9. Live joyfully with the wife whom thou lovest all the days of the life of thy vanity, which he hath given thee the son, all the days of thy vanity, for that is the portion in this life, and in thy labor which thou takest under the sun. And this life is very vain. All right, you know, when you have, of course, you know, when you destroy, you have no wisdom of who you are, and you want to look like an Edomite. All right, want to be seen as a white man. You know, that's retarded. You know, everything is flips upside down. With that, I'm closing off. Hopefully you were edified. Definitely check out these videos. I'm gonna leave the links, and you know, hopefully you've been edified. You know, our people destroyed. Shalom.